Okay, hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing something stupid because I'm just bored right now. Which it will basically just be kind of looking over the different designs of Void Seeker that each of us has made, I guess. I don't know. I'm bored as hell. So let's go. First of all, my design, which we're going to be using only one design. I might do another video of this to feature the gacha version and the female version. I'm not sure. I don't know if this video does well enough. I'll do that. Anyways, first of all, with my interpretation of him, he has a broken nasal horn, he has a white head. He has white spikes on his head instead. He has red lines coming out of his eyes resembling tears of blood. Yes, that's what those are supposed to represent, by the way. Gray flames coming from his eyes. Yes, these are gray, actually. A yellowish tint to his teeth. They are jagged. A white star-like pattern going down his sides and tails. Red claws that glow. A total of 5 spikes on each arm and 3 spikes on his 2 legs. He stands upright, has a slightly inward stomach, and has a total of 6 crystals on his shoulders, and crystals on his back as well, and has 2 tails, 1 club tail and 1 claw tail with a pure red claw on the end of it. Next up is the 750s, well, 2 versions. First version also has white spikes on its head, a slight white and red tint to its horn, and also has a slight red thing to its nose. This one also has the star-like pattern, but also has a red pattern of polka dots or red dots on its neck as well. This one also has 2 layers of red lines, of 2 layers of red pattern on its frill, just like the original. Let's get to her other version. Her other version has this time has a little bit more red spikes on its jaw, resembling kind of a beard or chin hair. Has 3 pattern lines on its frill this time, and more white spikes on its head. And no longer has the white tint to its nasal horn. This time with red flames coming out of its jaw and nose. And also the red pattern on its neck was still there this time. And this time he has white palms, I guess. Next up is Nightmare, I guess. So Scar Nightmare, I guess. Her version of Void Seeker retains the 3 spikes per spike. Well, we see the 3 spikes making up 1 spike, besides from the last one. This time only having 1 pattern on its frill, and a bunch of red spikes on its head frill. I mean, not head, just the head frill. Its nasal horn is slightly bent forward, making it hard to see the dent in it, but it's there. He has less teeth that are more white color this time, and he's missing his red lines and the red lines in gray flames. And also he has the star-like pattern. Not saying I don't like it though. Okay, next up is Iridos Binos, I think is his name. This one has red spikes on its jaw, a bright red flame coming from its mouth, red spikes on its head, a not broken nasal horn this time. This time has white lines instead of flames coming from it, but he's presumably probably supposed to be flames, I guess. And also has 2 layers of patterns on its head frill, and red spikes on its neck, and has gray teeth for some reason. Must have very bad dental hygiene, I guess. Next up, I think these were both made by Eric Spino. Shout out to his channel, I guess. First of all, his baby version, I guess. This one has a red pattern. Has total of 7 crystals on its shoulders. It actually has all of his spikes on his arms, like in the original image. And it has the tears of blood, glow things coming from his eyes, and the gray flames as well, and a broken nasal horn, and only 2 teeth, presumably this one being a baby, I guess. It also has red lines going down its back with its crystal spikes. And also he does have his white, and also if you look closely you can see the white head spikes. And this version has a enormous club tail for some reason that has red glowing on it. And for some reason this claw tail is a mechanical one, which I don't really know what to explain about that. I'm not complaining though. Next up is Gaga Flips. Shout out to her channel, I guess. Go subscribe to it. Her first version of Void Seeker has the white head spikes, a very broken nasal horn with a pretty obvious dent in it, 3 beard-like spikes on his chin, and yellowish teeth, and red spikes on his jaw, and doesn't have the gray flames or red lines. And this version also doesn't have its white pattern for some reason. The next version is the newest version. This one is completely black, still with the broken nasal horn, red nostrils this time. Still doesn't have its gray flames, but does have red red spikes this time. A much more jagged looking pattern this time on the head frill, in red and white spikes, along with some red pattern going down sides, and a little bit of white pattern with the plating on its sides and neck, along with them being on the jaw. But this one actually has a gray underbelly instead, or a slightly dark gray underbelly. And it also has some red dots on the below of its eyes, and also has white spikes on its chin. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Oh wait, we forgot this one. Next up is the realistic version. This one heavily resembles the Red Death from the movie, has a longer neck, and red pattern going down sides along with the white pattern. Has a few chin spikes on chin, black teeth for some odd reason, broken nasal horn, and red spikes going down its head and back, and the blood, and tears of blood, and coming as well, and also has the white flames, or gray flames, I mean. And also has a 2-layer pattern on its frill. And that's about it. Okay, see ya.